this third and final video, I'm going to show you how to set up a MongoDB database for our application. Okay, so in order to do so, we're going to create a new account on MLab. Okay, so this is MLab, and they basically provide a MongoDB instance for you for free. So let's sign up. Okay, so they asked me to read the terms, so of course go ahead and read those, right? Great. Okay, fantastic. So I'm now inside my my MLab account, and in order to continue I have to confirm. So I'll go into my email and I'm gonna verify my account. Great. So now since my account is verified, I can go ahead and create a new MLab, a new MongoDB deployment. So I'm gonna click here on create new, and I'm gonna leave everything as it is. Just click here, single node, and select the sandbox, which is the free tier. Okay, and I'm gonna call the database name, let's say CV example. It's gonna be important later on, so keep it in mind. Now create new Mongo deployment. Awesome. So I have my new Mongo deployment, and I can click right here, and you can see a couple of things here. So first of all, you can see that we have our connection string, which is this one, and it's very important. This is what we're going to paste inside our application later on. Now we know our database name. It is CV example. What we need to create is a couple of collections. So I'm going to create a users collection. This is just like using Mongo Chef, but it's obviously remote. And this is my new collection, right? And I can click it and add a document. So let's add a very simple document. It's gonna be like that. Basic info. Okay, great. So now I'm gonna create and go back. So you can see that we've got it while parsing the JSON, check your, right, so one of those things that you really need to use double quotes, so make sure you do. And now create, go back. Great, now a couple of things we can do now is, first of all, we could go back to the DB. Okay, now in order to connect to the database, we're going to need a user to connect with. So we need to create a new user, and let's call it admin, and we're going to use the same password. Okay, create. Very good. Now we could use something like Mongo Chef, for example, to connect to our database. So head over to MongoDB and create a new connection. I'm gonna type here CV example DB, and from your right, so I'm gonna paste that thing there, and I'm gonna log in with the new admin, with the new user I've just created. Very good. So test connection, and everything is working fine. So I'm gonna save and double click to connect. Okay, fantastic. So we now have our CV example database, inside which we have only one collection, which is the user's collection, and you can see that I have here my data that I've inserted from the web interface. Now, what's left for us to do is just to link between our application and the new database. So I'm gonna open up my editor again, and this time I'm going to app. No, actually I'm going to controller, and here you can see our local database's connection string. I'm obviously going to remove that and paste the new one. Don't forget to fill in your details here, so admin, and CV example. Great. I'm going to save it, and we can see that now if we try to query, for example, username Roku, we'll basically get an application error, and this is because because previously we've been connected to a local database which doesn't exist, obviously. So what we have just done is actually fixing it. So we should now upload it over to Heroku. Let's open our command line, and once again we're gonna git add and git commit. So I'm gonna write new connection string, and I'm obviously gonna push it over now to Heroku. So git push Heroku master, just like we did previously. And launching. Great. So if we now head over to this URL again, we're going to see that it's not an error anymore, but it actually tries to fetch this user. So let's see, why aren't we getting this user? I'm gonna head to users, and first name is, oh, I made a typo here, so basically this is the user, and we can see that I get this from the database. Obviously, if I now go to my application and type here in Heroku here, so obviously it fetches it from the database and shows it to me. Right, so we are done, and what we've created is basically an application here inside Heroku. We've created a database through MLab and connected it all together into our existing project. Now, every time you make a change, so once again, if we go and edit something in here and we want to upload it, so first of all we save it, and then we follow the instructions right here. So we just git add, git commit, and git push Heroku master. Okay, thanks for following.